Oh shit, it's not working. It's working now. Hi everyone, my name is Howie Yin. So today I want to share you something about why people want to come to New Zealand from China. I mean, I'm a Chinese. I've been in New Zealand for 17 years, and a lot of Kiwi ask me the question, why do people want to come to New Zealand? So I'm able to make a conclusion, I'm able to sort of make a statement in terms of why there's lots of Chinese people want to come to New Zealand. A lot of people don't actually understand the life in China, and they sometimes they think they're negative, or some people think Chinese people are rich, but it is not like you thought. I mean, I remember when I was young, when I was like 3 or 5. There's no tall buildings in China, so there's no cars, there's no TV. Basically it's really far behind international standards. So as we grow older, we were able to drink milk, eat some good food, but we eat baozi. We don't eat bread and like lots of chicken. Chicken in China when I was young is a luxury thing. You don't actually get the chance to eat chicken or beef unless it's a Chinese New Year. Actually, just stand by. I want to show you this. This is given by my Russian marketing officer, Russian friends. This is apparently his vodka, so it's gonna have a after work drink. So I haven't done this for a long time. Anyway, so I'm just trying to say, when I was young, being able to eat beef, being able to eat chicken, and being able to have salmon or whatever in my childhood is a very luxury thing, and obviously in my parents' childhood is something that they couldn't dream of as well. I talked to my mom. I said, "My mom, when you were young, what kind of food do you have?" And my mom said, "Oh, she's never had apple." So my dad is the same. They've never had apple. I think about why Chinese people actually love noodle. It's because back in the days, noodle is very cheap, and noodle is very it's very easy to make and save a lot of money. And so when they're young, they don't actually have the chance. They don't have the opportunity to eat beef, good food. That's why a lot of the Asian people are smaller or slimmer, because the food, they don't actually get enough food. So when I was 10, my dad got a job working for a restaurant. So he was in charge of a few thousand people. So I was quite lucky to be the first person, sort of not first, but I was quite lucky to eat KFC and McDonald's. I mean, it's kind of junk food, but at the time, when you don't have meat, when you don't have burger, and that's kind of luxury thing to actually eat McDonald's and KFC. So I was a bit taller and a bit stronger than most of the people, but you can sort of imagine in my childhood, so back in the 90s and 80s, people can't even have enough money to buy beef or pork. That's why everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to be rich. They want to make money. They want to change their life. They want to be competitive to each other. So everyone's working extremely hard to save money, because the Chinese country don't have a good social welfare system. So so they say, for example, if you're sick, if you're had involved in a car accident, so the government don't actually, they'll probably pay you, but they don't have ACC system in China, so it's really hard. When I come to New Zealand in 2002, I don't really fully understand the country, but now I understand this country a lot better, because if you have an accident, if you're pregnant, you have a baby, the government actually taking care of you. They treat you like their child, which is a good thing. And also, the New Zealand government is, it's quite fair. If you work hard, if you work really hard, if you become a lawyer, become a nurse, if you become a doctor, you study hard, you will actually get a good job. You will actually get a good pay. But in China, it's not the same. It's basically who you know, and sometimes you have to bribe somebody. So it's actually provide you with a fair opportunity to come to New Zealand. But in terms of lifestyle, you talk about New Zealand is 4 million people country, and China is like 1.4 billion. So China has the has got the international feeling. Like when you go to Shanghai, you feel like, wow, this is amazing. When you go to Nanjing or whatever, you know, big cities, you feel like there's lots of flash buildings, there's lots of history, you know, there's lots of places to visit, where in New Zealand you don't actually have that feeling. I mean, I started having feeling that I need to go out of New Zealand in my life to actually explore more things in my life, such as the States, the Europe, you know, the China, Russian, or Africa, because you don't actually have that in New Zealand. And so therefore, I think New Zealand it's good in a way because it's not complicated. It's pretty simple, and you know, you come to work, it's kind of relaxed, and you on the weekends you go out, get your fitness, you know, go for a run. Go to the gym, and that's actually give you a good opportunity to keep yourself fit. When you're in China, because last time I was in China, I put on 5 kgs, and I was drinking a lot of alcohol, you know, like a lot of cigarettes. I was kind of enjoy, but you know, you kind of enjoy for a couple of weeks. If you wanted me to do that for a long time, I can't do that. So I guess it's all about balance. It's all about, you know, how you balance your life and how you could actually have a good life. So yeah, so therefore for you to understand Chinese culture, it's hard. And it's like for us to understand the Kiwi culture as well. But I guess we're all on the same journey. There could be one day everyone's learning Chinese culture or Korean culture or Japanese culture or Russian culture or France culture. So we just never know. But it's always good to know, to understand a different culture. And it's always good to know something that is new. So my suggestion is don't be conservative, and the world is big. I'm, you know, making this company, you know, helping people to come to New Zealand and to study, to work, and at the same time I'm learning as well. And I hope that my previous police experience can give me a good grounds to help people. And so yeah, so this has been what I'm doing. After work, I really want to find, you know, after work, people work in the city to have a few drinks and just to relax. And yeah, it's all about mixing cultures. It's all about yeah, talking and understanding people from different backgrounds. I like to know people from Samoa and Tonga or Maori or Africa, whatever. You know, I respect their culture. Anyway, it's good. It's time for me to go. So my office is at 47 High Street. It's Auckland CBD. So yeah, more than welcome to drop in and have a coffee. Thank you.